Well, welcome to another Sunday evening frequency meditation. We're in mid-January now, and last week we talked about New Year's resolutions and how that for most we tend to fall away from what we wanted to set out on January 1st by usually the second or third week. This time of year, a lot of people are conscientious or aware of their physical well-being, their physical health, and if they want to lose weight or gain weight or whatever else in their health that they'd like to improve. Just like New Year's resolution, it tends to be very difficult to sustain it and to keep a consistency and therefore the results. There must be a better way than all those diets out there or using self-control or any other modality or program. And there is. There really is. It's at a frequency level. It's when we align with our soul's blueprint. That's when we come into alignment and harmony, and our natural healing abilities and switch turns on, and we naturally start to gravitate towards foods, lifestyles that helps us become our best possible self. And naturally, without willpower, we're just not interested in those things that bring us into a lower frequency. So in this meditation, we're going to open up the conversation with our higher self. That's really what I do, is I open up the conversation between you and your timeless self and discover and bring in that awareness of what we really need to do about aligning ourselves with our souls, bringing in that harmony, and then how with that, everything naturally starts to shift. So, okay, everybody, as we settle in to our space, noticing you in your space, the environment around you, and then noticing you in your body, the body very separate from the environment around us. And let's just start by taking a deep breath in to a count of 4. Holding that breath for a count of 4. And then releasing through the mouth to a count of 4. And noticing your body in this frequency meditation. We're going to bring in awareness of this physical form that we reside in, not separate from us, but very much part of us, whatever that means, that consciousness that is governing this body, the consciousness that is experiencing this density around us, the you. And our body is also connected to our higher selves. It's created outside of this 4D, and the consequences is that we have this physical body here. So taking a deep breath in and coming into your spine, noticing you in your spine, noticing your spine, in your body, and then where your body stops. Arm's length around us, above us, below us. That sphere. This is where our soul is. we're labeling it. We label things just as a practicality for the human mind to try and understand these things. But actually these concepts are far beyond what we can clearly understand. So we make an attempt to bring some truth into the concept behind it so that we can understand it. So as we take a deep breath in, we observe this area outside of our body, arm's length. I refer to it as our inner environment. It's just a label. It's where our soul's blueprint is, just another label. So see what comes up for you when you're observing this space. It's where we hold our frequencies, our frequency signature. And all the various distortions, programs, things we've brought over from past lives, our ancestors. It's all a combination in this area, this space. And in fact, our physical body is a reflection of our frequency signature. And our outer environment, past arm's length around us, although this space is dynamic, we can compress it or expand it, but that's for more advanced. Outside of that space is the outer environment. People, places, things. The world around us. And that environment is a consequence of our frequency signature. So as we take another breath in and we notice our spine, and let's just center in our spine right now, walking down the 33 vertebrae, and just in as much detail as possible. For as you're doing that, we're going to bring in, tune into a place in space and time where there's an awareness of our connection with our body. For many people, they've never been in their body. They've never connected with their body, taken ownership. It's the physical representation of your timeless self. So as you go down your spine, walk around your spine, noticing the texture, the color, the spaces in between the vertebrae. And as you do that, we'll come to a door. Now just visualize opening a luminous crystalline doorway. And step through it. Stepping through it into a realm, a different realm. A realm of clarity and balance. Leaving all those filters, distortions that's in that inner environment behind. And as you're walking down this path, however you imagine it, again coming back to the spine, you can see in front of you a glowing sphere of energy frequencies. And this sphere has a frequency signature of perfect health. And it's just floating in front of you. You, on this path, all your distortions behind you. Neutral. And as I bring this sphere closer to you, feel this sphere encapsulating you, aligning every cell with harmony and vitality. And you tuning into this realm that's on offer at any time. You in the middle of this sphere, these frequencies washing through you, bringing you into that harmony, into that alignment with your soul's blueprint. And being just centered here right now, there's nowhere to go. There's nothing you need to do or figure out. For we're already here right now in this realm. Infused with these frequencies of harmony, perfect moment, perfect timing, perfect alignment. So as we take a deep breath in, this time take a breath in from the core of the earth using these frequencies of nature, these pure frequencies. Been here for billions of years, operating successfully. We can bring all of these frequencies into this sphere as well. And we notice this inner environment as we've left our distortions behind. We notice how pristine it is. We notice the core of the earth's frequencies flowing in. Earth frequencies of purity, precision, empowerment, perfect alignment. And we can even place a hand on our heart, one on our stomach, And we can affirm, I align myself with the vibration of perfect health. My body thrives in clarity and balance. I'm in harmony with the rhythm of universal time. I'm in the flow. So we're here right now. We don't have to figure out how to have perfect health or how to be free of the illnesses that we have. That version of us is not where we are right now. Taking another deep breath in. This is much more than a visualization. Just think how all day long, if you could be aware of it, the limiting messages you give to yourself in many aspects, but one certainly being the limitations of your body and this incredible technology that we house here. So as we settle still even deeper into the center of this sphere, the sphere in fact being this inner environment of ours, where we're editing, bringing in frequencies of alignment that help us have that optimal health, and disconnecting from those false belief systems that the superintelligence that governs this body is not capable of creating perfect health at all times. So another deep breath in, bringing in these frequencies from the core of the earth. And some of you I see can already resisting that concept, saying but we're supposed to be ill. Humans have always gotten ill. Not so. This mass consciousness has that belief system. Very driven by cultural influences. But then even in this time stamp that we're in this physical variety of cultures, you can go to the rainforest where the tribes live. They don't age like in the West. They don't have the sicknesses like in the West. If we look at animals, if they get a serious illness in 1 or 2 generations, it's disconnected from their line. As humans, we bring it in over and over and over again. So as we take a deep breath in and we bring in even more of these frequencies to align us, we disconnect from the definition that mass consciousness has orchestrated about our limitations. And we focus more on that next version of human that we're all being. If a crab breaks its claw off its leg, it grows back completely. Something us humans can do in the future. If we give ourselves permission, if we imagine, we can do it. Everything starts with imagination. So as we disconnect from these messages, we disconnect from the distortion of giving our power away to illnesses, medicine. Not to say not to take medicine, we're not evolved there yet to be without medicine. Some are. But what is done is that is the immediate go-to instead of connecting with our body, tuning into our body, tuning into the super intelligence that, well, we've been on this frequency meditation. Your heart has been beating the whole time without you doing it. Your nails are growing, your cells are rejuvenating, trillions of cells all in perfect synchronicity, trillions of atoms all in perfect synchronicity. Your spine, keeping your body up. So we've given our power away to a third party instead of owning this incredible mechanism, highest technology that we reside in. Once we take back our power, we're then shown. It comes to us. How to navigate to that reality where there's a version of you with optimal health. And of course, when I'm talking about health, I'm not just talking about physical health, emotional, mental, sexual. Spherically, we come into optimal health in that reality. And the more time we spend in our body, the more of a narrative there is. The body tells us. There's much more sophisticated communication techniques with our body than pain, emotions. But that's pretty well as far as we've gotten so far with the masses. So another deep breath in, noticing you in your spine in your body ending, and then arm's length around us, that inner environment, our soul's blueprint. Those frequencies just continuously washing through you from the core of the earth, cleansing, just freeing yourself from those distortions of limitations based on memories and observations. So let's go in silence now, because as you are settled here, we'll just bring you even closer to center. All your cells, atoms, muscles, tissues, organs, all in harmony. Permitting any awareness to come to you about your body. If anywhere on your body needs attention, needs alignment, and one way of doing this is you can scan your body. And you'll notice when there's an area that needs attention, you don't stop there. Just continue on through the rest of your body that's already in that alignment. And it instructs through observations. Through example of the body that's in alignment. It shows that it's not in synchronicity. So the superintelligence of ours starts shifting that. It's what our default mode is, perfect alignment and synchronicity. Giving yourself permission to align with the vibration of perfect health. To know that this is your natural default position. So all we're really doing is getting back in the movement, the tempo. Becoming aligned. And not becoming aligned with nature's frequencies, becoming nature's frequencies. We are nature. We're the physical expression. We share the same frequencies. So like a tree is in physical form, it's just the physical form. The frequencies is what's behind that form. It's what became before that form took place. We humans are the same. We share those frequency signatures. We differ a little bit, of course, to give this variety, to give this difference that we're human and not vegetation. But the birth and the expression in physical form is the same. So we're in harmony with our true nature. And that's shared with nature. Because we are nature. So another deep breath in from the core of the earth, bringing up these frequencies right through us, knowing that this is who we are. We can have these frequencies activated, define ourselves with clarity, be present like nature is, be in harmony and alignment like nature is. When you start to practice that, you also start to get into the rhythm of the 4 seasons. Birth being spring, summer being the full physical expression, autumn, decay, and winter, death. We humans tend to avoid death at any cost. So we hang out in the decay season far too long. We're not supposed to age the way the masses are. We're not supposed to be obese. We're not supposed to need all these vaccines. We're not supposed to have to take pills for every element. We're not supposed to have ADHD, bipolar, depression, anxiety, addiction. These are all a reflection of not being in harmony and alignment. So to be in harmony and alignment, besides bringing in these frequencies, we also have to be in our body, connect with our body. Spend more time in your body. Pick any body part, like we did with the spine. Scan it. Go into as much detail as possible. Just put all of our attention on that one body part. That's just the gateway. Once we open up the gateway, our timeless self does the rest, because we're in alignment. We're not going down our own path, but we're going down the path of universal time, planetary time, nature's time. That movement. Now as we're in this realm, just visualize this realm, sealing its frequencies, these pure frequencies, this harmony, this perfection, into your very being. And know that it's always there and it can always be activated at any time. So use this meditation when you're starting to feel ill, when you have anxiety, when you're fearful. It will help bring you into this space. And much more is going on behind the scenes with your body, with your cells, with the memories that your cells hold. So as you hear any sounds around you, just noticing where those sounds are. And then noticing your left shoulder, you and your left shoulder in your body. And then outside your body, that inner environment where your frequencies reside. Any smells in the air, where the smell's coming from. And then noticing your chest area, you in your chest area, the chest area in your body, separate from that inner environment outside of your body. The taste in your mouth. Noticing your intestines. Notice what it's touching your skin right now, whether it's you're sitting on something, standing, what's touching the soles of your feet. So noticing that object and then noticing the soles of the feet, although they're touching, they're very separate. And then opening your eyes and looking at an object, noticing where that object is. That object has no reference of you, no memory of you, is completely neutral. And then notice your whole body, you and your whole body. Your body where it ends, and then the inner environment of yours. Noticing these separate spaces that we can go into. And with that, I'll see you all next week.